What's up, guys? MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and I've been doing pretty awesomely myself. Just had a 2-week vacation with friends and family, and my son was super nice, and now I'm back, and I actually haven't played fucking Ram yet. As soon as I recorded that small combo guide for him, not even playing one ranked match or one versus match, you know, against some of my viewers online. I just, went on vacation, so it's gonna be nice playing him today. In this video, I'm gonna talk about rank distribution. Also, I have a new PC, which means that the videos might look a little bit different, the gameplay might look a little bit different, my microphone might sound a bit different, but hopefully all for the better. Now we're gonna look at the rank distribution, which is very interesting because everyone's always like, how impressive is my rank? You know, if I've hit Fujin, what part of a player base am I in? Am I in the minority? Am I in the top echelons of MMR and points? And it's just very interesting to look at. Us as Tekken players or like PvP gamers, like those of us who play competitive games rather than Grand Theft Auto all the time and those AAA single player games, we are insanely sweaty and we are insanely nerdy. Sometimes I read Tekken Reddit, or sometimes I have a viewer tell me like, you know, I'm still a casual gamer. I've hit Tekken King, you know, and Tekken 8. I'm still very much a casual, but you know, I want to reach high level. I want to become like a god of destruction. And I'm like, there's nothing casual about Tekken King. There's nothing casual about getting a Garyu rank even if you might see that as a casual thing. Us nerdy gamers, we have to step outside of our shell and our bubble a little bit, and you gotta acknowledge what casual gamer means. A casual gamer doesn't even boot up ranked battle in Tekken 8, but a casual might pick up Tekken 8, might play story mode over a weekend, might play some Tekken Ball, might do some 10-hit combos in practice mode just to check out the move lists and just laugh at how vast they are, and might, you know, make a few Barbie dolls or cool King cosplays inside of customization mode. But that's it. So immediately we just have to acknowledge as a community that those of you who play, you know, ranked battle, you know, say an hour per day or 3 hours per week, it might sound casual to you, but there's nothing casual about it. You're already turning into like an intermediate Tekken player. You are a hardcore gamer, a sweat, in my estimation. And the thing is, you have to be a stubborn sweat, let's face it, to put up with Tekken. You almost have to be a little bit of an insanely stubborn gamer, considering the mountain you are trying to climb. You know, it's the hardest fighting game out there for many, many reasons due to the options at your disposal, how hard it is to play defense in this game, although you have a lot of options, but it's very difficult. And also you're going up against an endless amount of characters, more than any other fighting game right now, and their move lists are 5 times, well, let's say 3 times that of any counterpart fighting game. But so here we have rank distributions, and they're very different from Season 1. In Season 1, the absolute majority of players found themselves in blue ranks. The absolute majority. But then with Season 2, they did a rank reset. Everyone fell back like 4+ ranks. And they also made it harder to rank up. You get the rank up bonus once. You know, when you hit Fujin for the first time, boom, get a big bonus. You get way above the threshold. But if you lost Fujin now, which happens to a lot of people, they start plateauing at blue rank. You lose Fujin, you get demoted below. Next time you reach Fujin again, you do not get that bonus. And you just barely make it above the rank threshold, and your next match is going to be a demotion match, even though you just got a promotion. So very rough. And also they would put in that you would lose a tremendous amount of points if you lost to someone who's like 1 rank below you, but if you beat them, you don't get a lot of points. This led to a very problematic situation where a lot of people felt like, oh, I got my Fujin promo against a battle ruler, but now do I want to rematch this guy and finish the set? Because if he beats me now, I'm going to lose a ton of points. So that was a faulty system, and they did remedy that. So they have yet again in a patch, I think it was the last patch or the patch prior to that, they've now made it easier in ranked, but it's still tougher than it was in Season 1. And I would say the ranks here reflect that. So here we can see Fujin is still the most common rank, and we find a lot of people in blue ranks, but it does not spill over. You see here immediately it's just cut in half. This is after Ryujin. It's just fucking cut in half for Tekken King. You can see how the level of play evolves. And Season 1 blue rank was not a very high level of play. It was intermediate Tekken, but a lot of the fundamental basics were not there on blue rank players. And blue ranks in Season 1, for all intents and purposes, was, yo, check out my bullshit. And you just throw out all of your favorite flowcharts. He's probably going to start throwing panic buttons if his character has that, because he doesn't like blocking at all. So he'd rather throw a panic button to end your turn, steal your turn, and then he starts his avalanche of bullshit, his flowcharts. And that was basically blue ranks, but very low on fundamental skill. But in Season 2, it is harder to achieve blue rank, and you now see a higher degree of fundamental skill. You can also see how few people actually make it to the high ranks. High level of play starts at Tekken King, and just quick math adding up here, is this like top 10%? And you can see here that basically no people have made it to God of Destruction 3. But you can see here, God of Destruction 1 is 0.08%. That is just an insanely small part of the player base. As a point of reference, just how hard it is to hit the high ranks right now. And something that a lot of people forget about, that I think you should factor in when you discuss your rank at this point in time, is that you're playing against the very sweatiest players. You are playing against the people who are playing Tekken 8 a year and a half after the game dropped. And we know a lot of people also stopped playing with Season 2. For good reason, you know, there were a lot of shit changes with Season 2. Trauma. PTSD almost. Jesus, that was so bad. If you're playing right now, I mean, you are playing against the most devoted players. But just some word of advice, you know, if you love Tekken and you want to have fun playing it and you would like to improve, it's just to your detriment to obsess over your rank. But just release that ego. And when you play, go instead, I want to learn as much as possible during this match. And I want to focus on what are the right decisions when I'm playing here against this particular opponent. Should I be doing this? Am I doing this? Okay, and try to play optimally. And recognize when you get outplayed, you know, oh shit, he did a nice counter there. And if you lost, just go, what did I do wrong? Should I have done that? Should I maybe consult replay mode? Should I have done this? You know, rather than fuck him, fuck his character, fuck that, just go instead. And again, I can get annoyed at characters. You know, my God, I can fuck up all the time. I'm just trying to give you advice that helped for me. If you won, yes, good shit, I won. That was great. How did I win? What did I do right? You know, go about the game that way. You'll have more fun and you'll get better at the game. High level starts here. It's very hard to achieve that. Very difficult. Most people are in intermediate ranks, the absolute majority, and then the insane drop off to Tekken King. And then the insane drop off to Emperor. Just how tough it is once you reach high level ranks here. And also, you know, how good these guys are at shutting down like cheese or knowledge checks. Much more so than in Season 1. These are just some thoughts on the rank distribution right now and the ranks in general. I hope you enjoyed my little breakdown, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.